Good evening, welcome to the Pearl Report. I'm Diana Lin. China suffers the highest number of road traffic fatalities in the world. Lacking skill and civility, Chinese drivers are notorious for running red lights, overloading, overtaking and speeding. In episode 2 of our 3-part series, the Pearl Report examines how authorities are putting the brakes on dangerous driving and abusing the system of traffic tolls and fines. "48-year-old Hao Chunfang hails from Hebei. He's been a long-distance driver for more than 30 years, transporting food and other daily necessities to multiple cities. He says in the past decade, the rising number of drivers and vehicles are wreaking havoc to the roads.
Beijing's traffic is so terrible. You see, it'd be nice if that car is stopped in its space. You see, it stopped and occupied a lane, waiting for someone or even while shopping. You see, it's straddling half of each lane. How can others proceed? Traffic laws are weak, they're not important. Drivers only think of themselves and not others.
On the roads, cars go against the traffic, overtake vehicles left and right without turn signals. Hao Chunfeng says this Chinese-style driving is ubiquitous.
You see that car? It doesn't use turn signals. It changes lanes like that. From the start, it's like this, crossing over a solid line. It's not allowed.
Under mainland traffic regulations, cars without license plates or with concealed plates and running red lights are serious offenses. During our filming, we saw many vehicles without license plates, and one deliberately ran a red light.
Having no license means minus 12 points and a 2,000 yuan fine. Very serious. You have to stop at a red light. If you don't and a car comes at you, there'll be a traffic accident.
Our crew went to many mainland cities and found it's common for drivers to breach regulations. For instance, changing lanes across a solid line. Going against traffic. Motorcycles driving against regulations on flyovers. Vehicles driving along sidewalks. Even on footbridges. And everywhere, drivers are sending messages and talking on their cell phones. Some even more serious driving transgressions have been captured online. Mainland public security data show overloading, speeding, and fatigued drivers are the main causes of road accidents. In the past decade, the number of automobiles in China surpassed 100 million. Last year's end, it topped 250 million. The number of drivers reached 280 million. Official mainland statistics indicate from 2003 to 2012, the number of traffic accidents fell from 660,000 to 200,000, and the death toll from 100,000 to 60,000. But the decrease differs from World Health Organization data. In the first WHO report on global road safety situations, released in 2009, China claimed 96,000 road accident fatalities. But WHO estimated 220,000, the highest number in the world. In 2013, the second WHO report had China claimed 70,000 road accident deaths, but WHO listed 270,000. China remained in the first place globally. Some critics suspected China invented the numbers, as it doesn't make sense a huge increase in vehicles is followed by a lower fatality rate. Last year, mainland authorities clamped down on unruly drivers with new public security regulations on the application and use of driver's licenses. Implemented nationwide, they are said to be the strictest traffic rules in history, imposing harsh penalties for running red lights, drunk driving, and overloading. The Public Security Bureau in Weizhou produced a video called Weizhou Traffic Safety Dance Ba Ba Ba. Traffic police choreographed their own dance, adding gestures used in directing traffic, promoting the message of safe driving.
进入交通反光街道，不要霸道强盗。如果有需要，我会为你知道，为你省下时间，不要急躁。还有什么事情比生命重要？亲爱的朋友，文明驾驶，为了大家方便，不要让你车子喝了就开车，不会很刺激。不要出事了才来追悔莫及。
Hangzhou is particularly intent on combating traffic chaos. At all major junctions, authorities have set up 300-meter strict management zones, where traffic police crack down on contraventions involving overtaking, changing lanes, and going against traffic.
We have here a high chair where a special management assistant or people's police would sit with a special video camera to record violations and report them via our walkie-talkies. People's police at the intersection ahead would stop the car and punish the driver. This has yielded concrete results.
Also, Hangzhou has instituted citywide a video surveillance system that automatically records driving violations and feeds them to the traffic control center.
Like this car is disregarding regulations. This is a solid line. Crossing a solid line is not permitted. Now it's recorded. Videos taken in the surveillance area are preserved as evidence. That's not on-the-scene enforcement. After we videotape it, the data are automatically sent to an off-site data bank. Then the driver will be notified to come to us to be dealt with.
Hangzhou City Traffic Police recorded a sharp drop in driving transgressions in the past year.
Violations have decreased significantly, below 20%. From the start of the year, in the first half, before the rehaul, the 40% to 50% has fallen to the teens.
To fight Chinese-style driving, experts say besides punishing violators, problematic road design must be revised.
If it's confirmed to be caused by a driver's bad driving habit, then he should be punished and controlled. But if it's due to our road designs being irrational or inconvenient, it's unreasonable to penalize others.
Dai Jifang studies mainland traffic planning. He says many mainland roads are badly designed. For instance, some were originally straight roads for vehicles, but were transformed into left or right turning roads. Many bus stops are located right in front of traffic lights, adversely affecting traffic flow and safety. Or contradictory traffic signs are placed on the same road.
Like these photos, we want to stop on this road. Are you allowed or not to stop? So we don't know what to do. Our roads and physical facilities themselves have much room for improvement.
On some mainland highways, fines for driving breaches must be prepaid. A long-distance driver couldn't afford to pay up and committed suicide. More on that after the break.